Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping All Subjects channel. And I am The Truth Man. I am the most shadow banned, censored man on YouTube. I get the least impressions. I get the least recommendations of anyone that's been on YouTube as long as me. Even going back to 2008, no one has been shadow banned more than me. No one. I guarantee you that. Nobody. So I got a little time on my way back to my destination. I want to kind of stay on this racism topic. I want to call this racism in Wisconsin. Now, before I begin, it's not everybody, but it's a whole lot of them. And I'm finna break it down for you because from all the Midwestern states I've been to and all the things I've heard, it's pretty much the same. The Midwest might not be as extreme as those guys that killed Rasheem Carter, but you never know. When people don't like you, they don't like you. And dislike can turn into hate at the blink of an eye. So you just never know. But what I do know is here in Wisconsin, you got some police officers that are racist. Like, that's why I don't choose to do deliveries in certain cities, because I know they'll look for something and for a reason to bother me. I've seen them do it. I've seen them do it to my brother-in-law. I've seen them do it to my sister. I've seen them do it. This is Wisconsin we talking about, man. This stuff with just pearly things, this ain't just pearly things. Who is the only person who feels this way? Many of them feel this way. I've always been known, everybody that knows me know that I'm a hard worker. Like, whether it's white people, whether it's black people, everybody, that's not even up for question with people who know me. But because of people like Just Pearly, I sometimes don't get the opportunities that I should. And sometimes when I get opportunities, I don't get treated like I should. Like, it's like a lot of these jobs, if you're dealing with racist bosses, they're going to try to emasculate you. And the only way you're going to be able to stay there is to be emasculated and ridiculed. That's just, hey man, that's Wisconsin, man. And I believe it's somewhat like this everywhere. But I'm talking about Wisconsin on here today. So sometimes when you do deliveries, right? If you're a delivery guy, if you deliver anything, whether it's Amazon, FedEx, or anything, and you black and you don't have like, you don't present characteristics and qualities that will make them feel comfortable, a lot of them are going to feel uncomfortable. And they're going to present racist behaviors, attitudes. It's not all of them. Some of them are really nice. That's why I tell y'all all the time to judge people individually. But it's a whole lot of them, y'all. Like in Milwaukee, like this right now is the best job market in Milwaukee that I ever seen since I can remember, since even my teenage years. This is the best job market. You can get a job if they hire you. See, that's the catch. It's a whole lot of jobs. But a lot of times people go for the smaller, the lesser jobs they think they could get because they know some of the, like for instance, I ain't gonna name the company, but it's a company that makes cereal. And they got a high wage. But from what I hear, every black person that applied gets a response quick. Oh, I'm sorry, no. Most of them. They'll let you come in there as a temp, but a lot of times they don't take you on as regular employees. And it's a lot of jobs like that. And that's why people say, yeah, it's a lot of jobs, but are they gonna hire me? And that's why what Just Pearly think, that attitude, that's why it's so bad. Y'all might as well pick cotton. Because if y'all taking up for her, you might as well Ask somebody to build you a time machine and go back to that time period, because you ain't no better. People be like, if I was there, I would have did this, I would have did that. If you was there, you would have did exactly what Massa say. And it's only a handful of people that really would have been a threat to the establishment of slavery. But that's why that attitude is so bad, because it's like, I come in there, hey, I'm just worried, I'm minding my own business. People that acted racist towards me, they're acting discriminatory, segregated. Hey man, do you. But if I'm just trying to work, like, I'm not trying to get to know you. They treat a lot of us like we gonna try to break in their house or something, because a few people may have, or a few people, if you white, man, listen to this. If you white, don't get your information about black people on the news, because most of what you gonna hear on the news is just the negative stuff. You ain't gonna hear the positive stuff. You ain't gonna see the positive stuff. So don't form your opinions on black people based on what you see on the news. That's the weak way out. You better than that. You smarter than that. Don't do that. Because when you do that, if every white person does that, then that's when things like injustice happen. That's when things like wealth gaps happen. That's when things like unfair or unequal job opportunities happen, because people believe that every black person is a bad worker, is going to be late every day. People are late sometimes. Like, everybody has the capability of being late to work. It just depends on what you got going in your life and so on and so forth. That ain't nothing unusual. But let Just Pearly tell it, let Nick Fuentes tell it. Think about it. What if every company in Wisconsin or wherever was ran by a Nick Fuentes or a Just Pearly things? See, the reason why they like people from other countries, because sometimes they don't know exactly what they should be getting. And their countries, they make far less, so that is a lot to them. Just like the slavery grift, I'm telling you, it was more to it than we even know. For them to convince them warriors to do, it was more to it. But I just wanted to touch on that. In Wisconsin, man, it's like anytime you go to the suburbs, you're going to encounter more racist, discriminatory eyes and behavior and attitudes than not. And I can tell you, it's not everybody. I know cool police officers. I know this person, that person, like some of them is all right. But I know a whole lot of them that gaslight you. They don't really like you like that. They'll try to get in your business, but you don't know none of their business. A whole lot of negativity in this area. That's just, hey man, until the Most High rebuild the world and finish his construction of the new heavens and new earth, it's just something we're going to have to deal with. And we need to deal with it the right way. But I just want to touch on that, man. If y'all, look, every black person in Wisconsin know what I'm talking about. Some years back, it was a particular coworker of mine. Her daughter was going to UW-Madison, and they was basically like undermining her credentials because she was black. And there was white people with the same credentials or less that they was letting through the cracks, letting in the program, so on and so forth. I got countless examples, man. That's why I'm covering this, because she can't be allowed to come over here. If you gonna come in the black manosphere, then you should, after what you said, you shouldn't be talking about dating, relationships. You need to find a new niche. You need to find a new niche. We don't want to hear from you. You started out talking about rappers and reacting to rap videos. Man, here's what it is. What it really is a lot of y'all is boring. So y'all need black people to entertain y'all. That's what it is. And a lot of them won't like you unless you entertaining them. I heard that about Green Bay. Up there in Green Bay, they said people were saying the only black people they like is the Packers. And you can't say that about everybody, but that's just what they be saying. Like some of them, it's a whole lot of people in this state. If you're not on the Brewers, Badgers, Bucks, Packers, to them it's a big. But anyway, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. This is The Truth Man, the most censored man on YouTube, the most shadow banned man on YouTube. And that's why those of you that are with me, make sure you hitting the like button, make sure you sharing the content, and make sure you hitting the notification bell. They don't like me. They've been shadow banning me since 2008. Pure facts. They told me this themselves. I called Google. She told me. Let me tell y'all, if y'all ain't heard this, and then I'm going to close, I promise you. There was a glitch where it was showing everybody's views. And I was making videos that we were comparing it to the videos that were coming up with mines. Back then, similar content would come up. So I had videos that Joel Osteen was coming up, TD Jakes, like popular preachers. I was blowing them out of the water. It was saying 8,000 people watching now. Theirs were like 1,400 people. There's that. Mine was getting more views. So I'm like, okay. I look at the view count later, 7 views, 8 views. So I tried to call them for 3 years straight. They finally answered and told me directly that they didn't know if those views were accurate. So they were kind of freezing my views. And they didn't want my view counts to show. But the glitch was, like, it was something going on with the cell phone where we could reboot, we could restart the cell phone, and the views was coming up. And I was like, I can't believe this. Like, people watching me more than them. And I'm like, okay, I'm finna blow up on YouTube. I get to the views, 7 views. They be shadow banning, they be freezing my views, man. They don't let my view counts go to like, they only lit like one of my videos, and it's crazy because I still got over 130,000 views, but I really should have over 1 million, and I probably really do have over 1 million. But they told me themselves what they be doing, and they've been doing it to me since 2008, and I think it's not fair. But what can I do? Like, it ain't nothing I could do. I can either stop making content or keep making it. But that's why y'all make sure you hit that like button. Only way you shouldn't hit the like button is if you don't like it. If you like what I say, hit the like button. And I'll see y'all on the next one.